go?
Sure.
Hi there.
Hi.
My name is Matt Cox. I'm the Executive Director of School Choice Ohio. Wanted to have this press conference today to kick off National School Choice Week. And in Ohio, it was Ohio School Choice Week due to John Kasich issued a resolution designating this week as School Choice Week. And School Choice Ohio is an organization dedicated to educating parents and families on school choice options available to them, while also advocating for greater expansion of school choice options through our work in the legislature with the governor. We also take this opportunity to release our 2011 annual report, which we will have copies of at the end of our press conference, detailing our accomplishments as an organization, as well as the expansion of school choice options in Ohio. As you may know, Ohio has 4 school voucher programs available to Ohio students. The Ed Choice Scholarship, which is the general scholarship available to students in failing school districts. The Cleveland Scholarship and Tutoring Program, the Autism Scholarship, and the newly created John Peterson Special Needs Scholarship, which was created in last year's budget when it was signed June 30th. Today we will be highlighting the expansions of those programs and talking about specifically the enactment of the School Choice Ohio legislative priorities for 2012 and focusing a bit on the John Peterson Special Needs Scholarship. To that end, I want to thank Fati Fuchs and her son Christopher, right there, for joining us today. This is Christopher's first time in the Statehouse, so it's exciting to have him here and talking about how the Autism and Special Needs Scholarship has impacted their family and will impact their family into the future. Looking back at 2011, which many have called the year of school choice, thanks to the success of school choice reforms across the nation, and especially in Ohio, we've been a leader in advancing school choice options. The Ed Choice scholarships available increased from 14,000 to 60,000, and the eligibility increased to students attending the bottom 10% of schools according to the performance index scores who are now eligible to receive the Ed Choice scholarship. The Cleveland voucher amounts increased to mirror the Ed Choice scholarship amounts. And this was very important because in Cleveland, in a private school, you would have a child that was receiving an Ed Choice voucher of $4,250 sitting next to a child receiving the Cleveland voucher of $3,105. And we were able to correct this disparity in last year's budget. There still exists the Cleveland voucher parent copay, which reduces or creates some disparity, but we at least were able to close that gap a little bit in last year's budget. And then obviously, last but not least, Ohio created a new scholarship, the John Peterson Special Needs Scholarship, the rules of which should be passed by JCAR today. And so we're just excited about how this has expanded over the last year. We're excited about the role that our organization has had to play in that expansion. The graph here shows how vouchers have been utilized over the last 8 or 10 years. And the increase in the numbers is strictly due to the education efforts of organizations like ourselves and those other ones across the state that work to get the word out as to the voucher options that are available to families and children all across Ohio. When it comes to the number of families who are receiving vouchers of being more than 20,000, and our work is to try and create the environment where more vouchers are available to more families. We truly feel that the receipt and use of a voucher is a life-changing experience for children and their families. If you're an Ed Choice Scholarship recipient, you probably increase your ability to perform math and science skills, increase your chances for receiving a better education, having a much brighter future. If you're a special needs or an autism scholarship recipient, then you're learning the simple things of holding a cup, being able to relate to your classmates, learning the physical ability to sit in class, which for so many kids is very important. And at School Choice Ohio, we are lucky because we get to hear those stories almost every day of parents all across the state whose children's lives are made better through the vouchers that they've received, and whose family lives are made better because their children are better able to take advantage of those resources. I would now like to introduce Sarah Pechan, School Choice Ohio's Director of Community Programs, to further discuss our parent outreach efforts and the John Peterson Special Needs Scholarship.